Good day and welcome to the Sportwrap show. I am your host Brian Munango, updating you on the latest sports news. Well, a goals galore weekend we had indeed as Tura Magic hammered Omaheke Queens 13-0 at the NFA Technical Centre in the FNB Women Super League. Liverpool rewrite a records that is by thrashing United 7-0 at Anfield, and all that and more on the Sportwrap show. With that, let's get into today's hit list. The FNB Women Super League has been an exciting one to watch as it has been full of goals. As we all know that every weekend we expect a lot of goals from this league. Well, Tura Magic proved too strong for Omaheke Queens as they thrashed them 13-0 at the NFA Technical Centre. V-Power Angels had to share the spoils with the Arrows Girls FC in the earlier match of Saturday, and Anna Thompson's undoubtedly the player of the match in that one after scoring 2 crackers for Arrows Girls. Well, we compiled the highlight package for you, so please do enjoy. Well, with the FNB Women's Super League, we can never be disappointed. As you can see, the score is 2-1 in favor of V-Power Angels. We will be taking a look at the highlights for this one. Well, we had the kickoff where we had Arrows who started off on the front foot. Kamachipose was the threat in the first half, playing a beautiful 1-2 combinations there. We saw Linnea. We saw how dangerous Linnea can be in front of goal, as she had a few snaps and shots at goal there. Goalkeepers are not on the best game today, as a few balls could have been defended, but Kamachipose played the ball and almost scored from that shot. Well, that did not stop her from getting her first goal, as she got taken out there. A very entertaining first half we had, as we have 3 goals in the first half. Well, this was the beautiful ball that was played to Kamachipose. Cool, come and collect, as she slots it into the bottom corner. Beautiful goal for Kamachipose. Another chance that came their way, but this time Arrows did some defending. Goalkeeper saves it. Good attacking there from Arrows. Well, that was a dangerous tackle that we saw there, but V-Power Angels got on the front foot with some attackings of themselves. Somses placed the ball from behind. A little injury there to the Arrow player. Whitney tried to play in the through ball. Well, this is where we saw Linnea getting on the front foot and slotting in the 1-1 goal that got V-Power Angels back into the game. Goalkeeper dropped the ball there, but that was a little injury. That was resolved really quickly, as we see Arrows were really attacking in the first half. Whitney gets on the ball there, very active. Beautifully played into the box, but Kamachipose's first touch lets her down. Well, this is the talk of the game, as Somses gets a beautiful chip just above the goalkeeper. That's a wonderful goal indeed, a very wonderful goal. And that game got the game into 2-1 in favor. A beautiful second half there. We have Whitney on the ball as she crosses it in, side netting. We had 3 goals in the first half and 3 in the second half as well. Somses looked to be injured there, but it was nothing too serious. Emily played the ball to Whitney, who got on the score sheet. Beautifully composed goal. She celebrates that one. We got a few injuries from the V-Power players there. And then, boom, another beautiful goal, a stunner. That was indeed. Gunja was the scorer of that one. And that was a kick to the face of the referee. A lot of kicks to the faces today, as we saw. Well, this was a woeful defending from Arrows, as they could not capitalize on the mistakes made by the goalkeeper. Well, Whitney in the second half looked alive as she played the ball in multiple times and tried to get on the score sheet. Some says very important and possibly the man of the match in that game. Beautiful save. Machipose tried to get on that one. And this was just a beautiful ball that was played there. And there's the goal from Somses. Wow. Goalkeeper caught sleeping and the ball crept into the net. And that was the halfway result. Machipose tried to get on the score sheet once more, but second half looked like the defenders had to play a big role. Whitney played in a beautiful through ball. Machipose, and it got saved by the goalkeeper. Well, very entertaining second half indeed. Somses tried to get on the score sheet once more, and goalkeeper was alive for that one. As you can see there, they try to get on the score sheet. Miscommunication, misunderstanding there in front of goal. And there you have it, the results. 3-3. Goal thrilling game indeed in the FNB Women Super League. Well, as you saw there in the highlight package, a few shots to the head to the referee and the player there, but fantastic goals. As you saw, Somses scored 2 beautiful crackers, and she definitely deserved the Man of the Match award in that one. Well, the Wanderers are on top of the game after losing out in 2022. Well, Imperial Wanderers, supported by APS on Saturday, clinched Cricket Namibia's one-day Premier League title by 5 wickets versus AMH Motor Holdings VIS Old Boys at Wanderers in Pioneers Park. Well, the Old Boys battled first on a spicy pitch and got bowled out for 161 runs in 49.4 overs, with Zane Green that contributed 45 runs to the total. Well, the Easter highlight package compiled by Tillman for you, so please do enjoy.
Nicholas, what went right today for Wanderers?
Yeah, no, thank you. I think through the season we actually played some proper cricket. I think, and it will show as well. If you go look at the stats or what happened during the season, and yeah, I think today as well. I mean, the guys just stick to the guns and our game plan, and we just didn't deviate from that. So yeah, I think all the credit to the boys for sticking to what's working.
Nicholas, now the T20, the first shots in the T20 league was fired last Sunday. So that is the next one ahead of the clubs. What's going to happen? What's your prediction?
Yeah, so we're playing tomorrow again against the same team. So you need to, you need to be ready for tomorrow and be fresh for tomorrow. So yeah, it's just going to be a quick turnaround, and then we straight into the T20s.
Nicholas, thank you very much, and enjoy that prestigious trophy.
Thank you so much.
Carl Birkenstock, freshly back from Dubai and Nepal. Carl, you top scored here today for Wanderers with 52 runs. Excellent bowling as well. How was the innings for you?
Yeah, I think I'm grateful for the innings. Having struggled overseas in Nepal and UAE, so been in a bit of a dark space, but just happy for the innings and a bit of confidence.
The T20 league is kicking off, you guys. You're playing the old boy side once again?
Yes, as well.
Where will it be? Yeah, on Wanderers?
It will be at Wanderers, I think tomorrow at 2 p.m, if I'm not mistaken.
Carl, congratulations and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
JP Kotso, captain of AMH Motor Holdings Old Boys. a tough day at the office. The one-day league is done and dusted, and now the T20 is going to start tomorrow for you guys. Any predictions for the T20 league?
Yeah, it's been a disappointing end to a good season in the 50 overs. But yeah, moving forward, we're also a good T20 side. We're welcoming back Ruben Trimpelman tomorrow. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. We are going to take a cup home this season. So this is our time. T20 coming. It's quick. I think it's over 2 weekends. We play the final. Hopefully we can take the cup home.
Yeah, with Ruben back in the ranks, there should be fireworks. I mean, he's a menace with the bat and ball. So we're looking forward to an exciting T20 Premier League for the next couple of weeks. And with a team with such traditions as Old Boys and proudness and pride, sorry for my English. JP, one last word from you.
Yeah, watch the space. I think we're down, but we're getting up back and we're getting up quickly on our feet when we're bouncing back tomorrow morning.
They say it's not how you fall, it's how you hit the ground, and that's running.
Exactly.
Thank you, JP, for your time.
Thank you.
Mr. Johan Miller, CEO of Cricket Namibia, welcome to NTV and the Sportwrap show. Some thoughts from your side on the just concluded one-day Premier League.
Yeah, the Premier League is always our top league. It's a 50-over competition. It's what we used to prepare our next in-line national players for. And it's great to see that quality cricket was played on the field. Our national players this year was very rarely available, and what that created was opportunity for the younger players to really show that they are able to play at this level and able to perform at this level. It was good to see a very competitive final up until the last partnership from Wanderers just taking it away from United. But it's wonderful to see strong club cricket. We saw a lovely Division 1 final as well and another Division 2 final. We're heading onto the T20s now, and it's great that we can have different formats for different players to specialise in. And in the end, it's about the more you play, the better you become.
I just want to touch on something else. The one-day World Cup qualifier. That's going to start in the capital when you're on. I'm not sure about my facts.
Yeah, we're hosting 6 teams, 2 from Cricket World League 3, the division just below us, and then the bottom 4 teams from Cricket World League 2. That's the division that we currently play in. So those 6 teams will play off from the 24th of March till the 6th of April, and the top 2 teams from that tournament will go through to the global qualifier in Zimbabwe in June. That is where 4 full members and Netherlands, and then the next 5 in-line teams will join them, and from those 10 teams, only 2 will go through to the official 50-over World Cup in India in October.
So there's a lot of cricket to follow, a lot of permutations. Pardon?
Correct. It is at this stage UAE and Nepal is still busy with a series, and we're watching those games very closely because if the UAE keeps winning, then we might end up playing in the qualifier in Namibia. But if they lose another 2 matches, then we are automatically through to the qualifier in Zimbabwe.
Johan, we're looking forward to good cricket here at Wanderers and the United Field.
Correct. Those are the 2 fields we're using for that tournament. It's a high-stake tournament for the teams playing in it, not just for the 2 teams moving into the next qualifier, but the bottom 2 teams will lose their ODI status and they will degrade. So it's a very high-level tournament, and it's something we would like to host and present at a high international standard.
Johan, thank you very much for your time, and good weekend for you.
Thank you, Tilman. Always nice to be with you.
Well, the Point Break Open Water Swim was held at Lake Onab Resort near Rehoboth during the weekend. The women's 5-kilometer distance was a very competitive race with less than half a minute separating the top 3. 16-year-old Bryn Kinnard won the race in 1 hour 16 minutes and 39 seconds, followed by Jessica Humphrey and Molly Smalley. The 23-year-old former Olympian Philip Sadler, won the 5-kilometer men's race under an hour, finishing in 59 minutes and 3 seconds, while Sandler won the event the previous 2 years. Another teenager, Oliver Durant, finished in second place with 1 hour and 8 minutes and 47 seconds, with Velman in third position. While the Point Break open water event is one of the swimming sport's most popular, prestigious inland events every year, a number of Paralympian swimmers were in action on Sunday when the 2.1 kilometers and 700 meters events were also held. Well, the weekend drop is up next after the break. Well, the Windhoek Dravel Witches will swallow the bitter pill of an unflattering home result against the Erling Pumas. The visitors from Mbombelela showed exactly why they are the Currie Cup Premier Division title holders on the way to lifting the Erling Cup in the preseason friendly that took place at Hage Geingob Stadium, thrashing of 81 to 8 points. Yes, you heard me correctly, 81 to 8 points. Well, let me not say more. Let's stay tuned for those highlights.
Start to the game. Here you can see a quick start for the Pumas as they got on the front foot with Sebastian de Klerk. Sebastian de Klerk's 14 for 14 beats Loubser there. Loubser should be disappointed in himself, could have done better, but then I think Sebastian de Klerk was a bit too fast there, and he scores the first try in the game. 2 minutes to the game. Brendan Thompson converts. He's had a good day so far there. Stadium is packed as spectators are here to support their home team. Another quick try in succession for the Erling Pumas. We've been struggling with scrums against the Erling Pumas there in this one, as we have Andre van den Berg, who tries to convert from the and hits the ball. A beautiful chance that was, and then he gets another chance, a difficult one, and he comfortably converts it straight through the poles and gets us the 3 points. Andre van den Berg having a great game there. Scrums haven't been going our way as we've been having a lot of stuffs against us. Standard procedure for Erling Pumas as they score another try. Throw-ins have been going Erling Pumas' way mostly as they play the ball there to the number 11, Sengeludi, who gets another try for the Erling Pumas. Difficult first half. Ball was played very well, structured. A few knocks there. Erling Pumas sticking to the strategy that has gotten them so many tries already. Brendan Thompson scores another try there and converts his own try. He's been having a wonderful game. But like they always say, if something is working perfectly, you do not need to change it. So that's why Erling Pumas are sticking to winning scrums and making sure they get through the Thompson. Thompson gets through, gets tackled. We had a breakthrough here, a beautiful breakthrough.
While tackling different challenges to reach the finishing line, cyclists from all age groups took part in the Nedbank XCO first race series in cross country this weekend. Young Christo Nel is an under-12 cyclist who tells us more about the race as he took part and how he feels about the sport. So please do stay tuned for that.
Hello, my name is Christo Nel. I'm in the under-12 age group. I rode the blue lap. It was very thankful. I came 5th and it was very good. I almost fell, but I didn't fall, and it was very nice.
Okay, so how long did you take to cycle and finish the race?
Not so long. I didn't look on my clock.
Okay, and your friends, did you cycle with other people?
My friends in the other age group, but I did cycle with the other.
Okay, what does it mean for you when you cycle? How do you feel?
Very thankful that I'm in the sport, and thankful that I can do something to kill my boredom.
Well, Ariochad is up next with Globetrotting.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with golf news. First, it is Kurt Kitayama of the USA. He moved up 27 positions on the world rankings, the new world rankings that came out after the weekend, and that was after winning the Arnold Palmer Invitational Golf Tournament on the PGA. Most of the top world ranked players played in that tournament, and it was Kitayama that won by one shot. He came in with a final or total of -9 for the 4 rounds, and just behind him was Rory McIlroy, the world number 3 on 8 under par. Also Harris English of the USA also on 8 under par. So it is now Kurt Kitayama that is now number 19 in the world. He was a number 46 before the start of the tournament. Still, world number 1 after the tournament is John Rahm of Spain. He continues to be world number 1. Scotty Scheffler remains in number 2 in the world. He finished also on -7, just 2 shots behind the leader or the winner of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, and it is Rory McIlroy still in number 3. Southern African interest, the best placed golfer in Southern Africa is Dean Burmeister. He's number 69 in the world, and he's also playing now on the Live Golf Initiative, so his world ranking will probably go down quite a bit. And then also Louis Oosthuizen, he is number 90 in the world. He used to be constantly in the top 50 in the world, but also playing in the Live Golf Initiative. Moving on to rugby news, and it is the World Sevens that was concluded in Vancouver in Canada, and the news from the tournament is that Argentina moves up to number 2nd on that points list. It is still New Zealand with 120 points that lead, but it is Argentina after winning the tournament. They now 108 points. They're in 2nd position on the points table. It is Argentina that beat France in the final by 33 points to 21. South Africa not having a great tournament, and they finished in 13th position. That was after beating Japan for the place of in a playoff for 13th position. They beat them by 17 points to 5. In the women's side of the World Sevens, it is still New Zealand that dominate. They've won the last 4 tournaments. They've won in Cape Town, then in Hamilton, also in Sydney, and now in Vancouver. And they beat Australia in the final by 19 points to 12, also comfortably leading the points table. And continuing international sports news with tennis news, it's also the world rankings for tennis for men that came out after the weekend's tournaments. There was 2 tournaments, one in Dubai and one in Mexico. In Dubai, it was a Dubai duty-free tournament. It's Daniel Medvedev that moved up to number 6 in the world, 1 position from number 7. That's after beating Andrei Rublev, his countryman from Russia, in the final 6-2 and 6-2. Also in Mexico, it was Alex de Minaur. He is from Australia. He was the number 8 seed, and he moves up 4 positions to number 18 in the world now, and that is because he beat Tommy Paul of the United States in the Mexico Open, and he beat him by 3-6, 6-4 and 6-1. The next tournament on the World Men's ATP Tennis Circuit is the Indian Wells Masters. It will be a ATP Thousands tournament, meaning that all the top players in the world will compete in that tournament. And to close off today's international sports news is Formula 1 racing news, and it is from the Bahrain Grand Prix that finished the weekend. Max Verstappen won the race, but the big news was also Charles Leclerc of Ferrari that didn't finish the race. He had to withdraw in the 41st lap, and it is Ferrari that confirmed that the reason for that was electrical problems on the power unit. They had replaced his battery just before the start, and but unfortunately for Leclerc, he continued to have reliability problems like in the 2022 season. season, so not a good start for Ferrari. Again, it was a Red Bull Honda with Max Verstappen and Perez that finished 1 and 2, so a good start for them. But it was Ferrari that confirmed that they know what went wrong and they will fix it for the next Grand Prix. The next Grand Prix will be on the 19th of March in 2 weeks' time, so they have some time to fix the problem, and that will be in Saudi Arabia. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's show. Sportwrap will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. Goodbye.